Dreams.com. Our body is naturally programmed to deal with emotional stress and pain by shedding tears. It is the most common ways through which people deal with the emotional burden, letting them drain their worries in the form of tears. Sometimes the act of crying may be conscious or subconscious, therefore it not uncommon to wake up crying or to cry in your dreams. To dream of crying is symbolic of some emotional disturbance, the building of anxiety or a sense of helplessness for not being able to resolve the conflicts happening in your real life. Mostly, when we are dreaming of an unwanted situation, our emotions get so overwhelming sometimes that our bodies automatically stimulate the natural response. The reasons for crying in dreams or dreaming of crying can be many, including fear, sadness, pain or even sometimes happiness. What does waking up crying or crying in dreams represent? As mentioned, to cry in your sleep is a primary response of your brain to deal with the overwhelming emotional or stress stimulus. It doesn't directly affect the interpretation or symbolic meaning associated with the dream itself. The situation that you dream of carries some symbolic significance. Symbol of past trauma. According to psychological research, waking up crying in the dream is most common among people who have suffered some psychological trauma, from which they are still unable to move on. They live the same experience again and again as it comes to haunt them in their dream repeatedly. As a result, they end up crying in their dreams or wake up with tears in their eyes with their mind clouded with the same emotions which they initially experienced. Symbol of suppressed emotions. Emotional unbalance is also a lead cause for waking up crying. You have ignored or suppressed your emotions for too long or have decided not to acknowledge them, that your subconscious takes charge. Letting tears flow to unburden your spirit from the emotional baggage that you have been carrying around. Symbolic of emotional cleansing. To wake up crying in your sleep might be taken as a positive signal, with your body helping you to get rid of stress, or releasing the unwanted feeling of fear or anxiety that you have accumulated inside your brain. It can also be the stimulus to help you realize that you've bottled up too many emotions which you should let go. Symbolic of inability to express. To often see yourself crying in dreams, even over insignificant issues, suggests that you are not emotionally stable. You find it difficult to express what you are feeling to others, which often frustrates you to some extent. The emotions keep up building inside you until they find an outlet in the form of tears. Symbolic of fear. We often find ourselves trapped in a nightmare where any of our loved ones have died. Such dreams reflect the feelings of fear, of loss, and that you often feel, leading to our subconscious to picture those unwanted scenarios in your dreams. It can also suggest that you are angry towards a particular situation in your life, which you can't show to others, leading to you cry in your dreams. Symbolic of spiritual healing. It is often said that if you have dreamt yourself covered with tears or crying heavily over something, suggests that you are undergoing a healing period where your past traumas and wounds are being mended by your brain. It indicates that your body is trying to overcome the pain that you have recently experienced, and tears are an outlet to remove the negative feelings from your body. Common situation in which you dream of crying. Dreaming of seeing yourself cry because you are happy. To cry joyful tears in your dreams is a positive signal suggesting that you will receive consolation and support from people around you, to cheer you up in a stressful situation. It symbolizes that you are soon going to enter a happy phase of your life with all your troubles and worries finding their way out of your life. Dreaming of seeing yourself cry because you are sad. To cry tears of sorrow in your dreams is parallel to the feelings that are associated with it. It signifies that you will soon find yourself in some difficult situation that may put you at risk. Avoiding cases that involve the use of alcohol is highly suggested along with any other condition that might trigger you to act in a way that might put your reputation at risk. You need to be careful about how you behave with people around you. Dreaming of seeing yourself cry hysterically. If you have dreamt of yourself crying non-stop in your dreams, with tears continuously making their way out, suggests that you have been suppressing way too many emotions. The dreams indicate that you will find yourself in a situation where you will find a chance to let go of all the pent-up feelings that you have been bottling up. You will undergo a catharsis that will clear your mind and soul, providing you with a fresh start. Dreaming of seeing someone else crying. To see someone else crying in dreams is also directly linked to your own feelings and emotions, indicating your inability to express what you are feeling. The dreams where other people are crying is a signal for you that you are also in need to acknowledge the emotions that you are going through. It suggests that it is okay to cry if you are sad and smile when you are happy. You don't need to keep wearing a mask hiding your inner emotions. It also reflects that you need to reconsider how you behave with different people around you to avoid hurting someone's sentiments. Dreaming of seeing yourself crying with no one being able to hear you. If you have dreamt of yourself crying, but no one is there to console you or to hear your cries, is reflective of your mental condition where you feel helpless and frustrated, unable to express your emotions. It also reflects your underconfidence where you think others are not giving significance to your opinions, so you opt to keep your mouth closed. The dreams are a signal to start building your self-confidence and work on your communication skills. Dreaming of seeing yourself cry while wearing a morning dress. To see yourself cry while dressed in black for a funeral is a positive omen, unlike the feelings that are associated with such dreams. It is a bearer of good news, which you may be receiving, in the form of an unexpected promotion or in the form of finding an opportunity to boost your career significantly. Dreaming of seeing a loved one else crying. If in your dream, the person you see crying is someone close to you, it suggests that you are feeling ashamed or guilty of your unthoughtful actions. You have intentionally or subconsciously hurt the person through your actions or words, and now you feel apologetic for hurting your loved one. It also suggests that you will receive some unexpected news from or about that person whom you have dreamt of crying. Dreaming of bumping into the person who is crying. To dream of bumping into a person who is crying suggests that you don't want to see that person getting hurt or that you are looking for ways to help that person to avoid any trouble that he or she might be experiencing shortly. The dreams are a signal to warn you that you need to be attentive and look for cues and signs that might be helpful for you to solve that situation. Dreaming of seeing a dead person crying in your dreams. To dream of a dead person cry in your dreams is a negative omen. It is a warning signal that you will enter a conflict with someone. This can mostly happen in your workplace where you will find someone else disagreeing with you, which might lead to an unwanted argument. Dreaming of seeing a girl crying. To see a girl cry in your dreams is also a bad omen, suggesting the possibility of some adverse event coming your way. It also indicates that your partner or significant other will cheat on you or will resort to some disloyal actions. You will be totally caught by surprise from these events as you were not expecting such actions from a person whom you entirely trust. Dreaming of seeing your twin crying. To see your twin cry in your dreams is an extremely negative omen carrying the connotations of sickness, disease, or even death, in some situations. The dream is a warning signal that you need to be extra cautious to watch out for any possibility of accidents happening. It is better to have a regular medical checkup to avoid any severe health-damaging issues. To conclude, dreams about crying or crying in your dreams is heavily associated with your emotional state. It reflects the bottled-up feelings that are looking for ways to find an escape, as a result of which you see yourself cry in your dreams.